This is the alpha version of the submission flows on JournalHub. The goal of the flow is to make things as simple and easy and fast as possible. We only collect the absolutely necessary information. In the future, we could potentially parse a lot of this out of the document itself. First, you upload a document. Right now you need to enter the title. Choose tags in the taxonomy. Enter your co-authors, or invite them. And here you can set co-author roles, reorder them. And at this point, you could choose to immediately submit a preprint of the document if it's a finished document, or submit it to a journal if it's prepared. You can also just create the paper on the platform. At this point, it's private, visible only to the co-authors. So we can hop over to the co-author. I'm logged in another window, so I'm logged in as the co-author here. He gets a notification. And here's the document. You might notice that in this case, the document is bare bones, barely a skeleton at the introduction. The platform uses versioning. So you can gradually build a document over time while collaborating with your co-authors, and the platform will track the versions of those documents you add. Uploading a new version is very easy. You just upload the next file, and now you have two versions. You can go back and view previous versions. And you can use the review tooling to collaborate with your co-authors, add commentary to the document. These reviews will only be visible to the paper's authors. We can hop back over to the co-author now and see what he sees. Can reply in situ. Those replies are visible to the original author. All of this is tracked and visible on the timeline. The timeline can also be used for general conversation back and forth and collaboration that aren't reviews. You can upload as many versions as you need to reach a state you're happy with. And continue collaborating back and forth. Sharing a preprint is a button click. This is now shared as a public preprint. The only version that will be visible to non-authors is that final version that was shared. When you're ready to submit it to a journal, it's, again, just a button click. And now this is a public preprint and a submission to a journal that respects the journal's submission process. In the future, we can add additional tabs here for metadata, like funder declarations, author conflict declarations, abstracts, and for data, for the raw data associated with the paper, or code, or any supplemental materials that should live with the paper, protocols that can live with the paper and travel with it, both through author collaboration, through preprinting, through final submission to a journal, and eventually stay with it as a published artifact. The goal is to make the whole process as easy as possible and as cohesive as possible. There's still a lot of work left to do. We're hoping to get to do that work.